Gemini, welcome to your weekly reading for the 5th through the 11th. Happy Cinco de Mayo. For those of you that celebrate, for those of you that are already subscribed, I apologize for being gone for so long, but I'm back. Let's see, Gemini, what's the block? 5th through the 11th. Gossip. Gemini, being ruled by Mercury, being a naturally mercurial being, you yourself are probably finding as you move through life that you are dealing with the gossip archetype maybe one too many times. The gossip archetype is a storyteller, very much a manipulator. This can be within yourself or this could be externally, right? Someone else coming into your life. And maybe it's not even one entity. It could be a group of entities. It could be a corporation, an institution, a company, or organization. And you could say, Gigi, how the hell can a company be a gossip archetype? Just look at commercials. And there you go. There's your proof right there. My point is, if the gossip archetype is coming up as a block, try to avoid that this week. Okay? Try to avoid either you or, again, someone else dealing with manipulation of information. Now, you can manipulate information and have it be positive, or at least that's one theory. That's good on paper. It looks good on paper, right? When we say that, but it doesn't normally end that way anyway. In the end, someone gets hurt, and that's what I'm feeling like. I'm feeling like someone is being hurt because of someone else's actions. There are really negative consequences, and it's through word of mouth. It's through the power of oration. It's through the power of communication. It's communication in a very negative way. So let's see. Now, this might not resonate with everyone. I know I should probably say that every video, but I usually only say when it's kind of tougher readings like this. If this is not resonating, check out either your sun, your moon, or your rising if it's one of those that you haven't been watching, okay? Let's see. Reassuring. Peaceful. My life is a mess is the trigger statement. The true statement is I find stillness within. Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. Go within to find peace there, and your life will reflect that. Now, for a long time, I didn't understand this. For a very long time, I was kind of like, what do you mean? What does that even mean? I mean, there's a lot of, oh, hold on a minute. It's starting to thunder out. I need to turn off my AC. I don't even know if you have to do that. I just remember my parents always telling me, turn off the AC. It's a thunderstorm outside. And at 35 years old, I forgot my age. I still do it. Anyway, this statement of the inner world being a reflection of the external world, what it really means, I feel, and I actually read this in one of the Hermetic books that I recently read. It's sort of like the similar energy there. Let's just put it into some more simpler terms. If your life is shit, right? If you're feeling like your life is just not where you want it to be, making yourself feel bad about it is not going to help. It is essentially the guidance that lets you know that, look, try to make the best of the situation. And I know that that's annoying to say and hear. That also doesn't help. That feels like very useless advice, but it's not. If you actually put it into practice, like say you lost your job recently, right? And you need to complain, you need to cry, you need to watch a sappy, movie and eat a whole pint of ice cream and then scream into a pillow. Do that, but don't stay there. Don't stay there, because then you're just going to continue to have those self-fulfilling prophecies that say, look, my life is still shit. Do you get what I'm saying? That's the point of that. That's what that kind of spiritual guidance is trying to portray. Do not continue to feed the self-fulfilling prophecies, because as human beings, we are good at doing that. We love to do that. We love to look for reassurance. We love to look for evidence of what we already feel. Right? We are always seeking that confirmation. I can't even speak because I'm stumbling. Okay, Gemini. Your reading's going to be longer than the other ones. We're already at 4 minutes and 50 seconds. So, yeah, see what I mean? That gossip, that trickery, that And it's a heart chakra card too. So it's affecting with King of Cups, yeah, it's affecting your heart space. It's blocking your heart chakra. This whole thing, this whole ordeal of things will never change. All right. The fate. I'm destined to be unlucky. I'm destined to be poor. I'm destined to be alone. I'm destined to be unhealthy. Whatever. You know, again, those self-fulfilling prophecies. I think that gossip archetype, honestly, is within you. And it's interesting because in the beginning of the reading, it felt like intuitively, it felt like an entire other entity. It felt like this whole other being that was affecting you. But I'm starting to wonder if it's become its own being almost within you. Like it's become its own thing where it just, because it's very subconscious or unconscious. And there's a lot, I can't, yeah. I'm going to repeat it. Okay. This is almost like an eclipse energy. When you have the sun and the moon out in a reading at the same time, don't ignore it. That is an eclipse. All right. So now obviously it's not an eclipse, but not like literally, but the energy of that is almost like an eclipse. Okay. So don't ignore the powerful change, because there is some powerful changes trying to burst forth for you this week. And it's about your fulfillment. It's about your emotions, your unconscious and subconscious needs and desires, your roots, your habits, your routines. Sorry, I just hit the mic. It's a very, like, what do you habitually do? What do you habitually put yourself in situations where you have to deal with gossip archetypes, whether it's within or externally? Maybe it's both. All right. Okay, Gemini. I'm going to leave it there. I hope this helped. Have a great week. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.